From a quiet little town in Slovenia to the golden gates of the White House, this is the extraordinary journey of Melania Trump. How did one woman, once just a small town girl, become one of the most mysterious and talked about first ladies in modern history? Her story is not just about beauty. It's about strategy, power, and the art of silence. Stay till the end, because what happened after she left the White House will surprise you. And hey, if you love real-life stories of power, fame, and transformation, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, because this channel brings you the untold stories behind the world's most iconic people. Melania Knauss was born in 1970 in the small Slovenian town of Sevnica, a quiet industrial place surrounded by hills and simplicity. Her father was a car dealer who loved nice things, and her mother worked as a designer in a children's clothing company. Together, they shaped Melania's sense of elegance, order, and attention to detail. Even as a child, she stood out, calm, precise, always well presented. Teachers said she was disciplined, someone who wanted perfection in everything she did. At 16, while still a student, a local photographer noticed her and invited her for a test shoot. That one click of the camera would open doors she never imagined. Soon, she began modeling in Ljubljana, the Slovenian capital. She wasn't the loud, outgoing type that dominated the industry. She was different, quiet, focused, professional. Her commitment stood out. It wasn't long before agencies from Milan and Paris began to call. She signed her first international contract and began working for legendary brands like Dior, Chanel, and Versace. Her ability to change, to transform, to become someone new in every photo made her unforgettable. The fashion world started calling her the chameleon. But Melania wasn't just chasing fame. She was building something, a brand, an identity, a name that would last. To take that dream further, she knew she needed to go where the cameras never slept. New York City. In 1996, she arrived in Manhattan with just a few suitcases and a dream. New York was tough, a place that could make or break you overnight. But Melania wasn't afraid of hard work. She appeared in Vogue, GQ, and Harper's Bazaar, slowly climbing her way to the top, one photo shoot at a time. Each appearance wasn't just about beauty, it was about positioning. She studied how the American media worked, how image could be turned into influence. She didn't just want to be seen, she wanted to be remembered. And if you're still watching right now, you're one of the rare few who see the strategy behind success. Hit that subscribe button, because these are the stories that most people never hear. In 1998, Melania attended a party in Manhattan. The lights, the noise, the flashing cameras, and there, she met a man who would change her life forever. Donald Trump. He was already a billionaire, larger than life, but that night, he met someone who didn't fall for the spotlight. When he asked for her number, Melania said no. Instead, she asked for his. That confidence caught his attention instantly. Soon, their connection turned into a relationship and into headlines. By 2005, the world was watching as the two married in one of the most extravagant weddings America had ever seen. Melania wore a Dior gown worth over $100,000. The guest list was a mix of billionaires, Hollywood stars, and global power players. Every magazine covered it. And suddenly, the girl from Slovenia had become part of America's most talked about power couple. But luxury always comes with a price. Every move she made, every outfit she wore, every word she didn't say was analyzed, judged, and debated. When Donald Trump became president of the United States in 2016, Melania entered a role few could ever imagine. She became the first foreign-born First Lady in nearly 2 centuries. elegant, poised, reserved. And yet, behind that calm expression was a woman who never lost her control. Through her initiative, Be Best, Melania focused on children's well-being and the growing issue of cyberbullying. She wanted to promote kindness in a digital world that had become increasingly cruel. Critics called her distant, supporters called her graceful. Either way, she never broke character. Then, one day in 2018, the world's attention turned to a single jacket. It read, "I really don't care, do you?" She wore it while visiting children at a migrant shelter. Instantly, the internet erupted. Some saw arrogance, some saw defiance, some thought it was a message to the media itself. Melania never explained, and that silence made the message even louder. It reminded the world that she didn't need to raise her voice to dominate headlines. Her calmness had become her greatest weapon. Away from the cameras, Melania's most important role wasn't as First Lady, it was as a mother. Her son, Baron Trump, has always been her top priority. She protected his privacy fiercely, keeping him out of the chaos of public life. While others chased cameras, she chased peace for her family. Baron grew up learning both English and Slovenian, sharing his mother's quiet strength and self-discipline. He's tall, confident, and rarely seen, just the way Melania wanted. That focus on family and calm living says more about her than any speech ever could. After leaving the White House, Melania didn't disappear. She simply shifted gears. She began investing in real estate and building a private business portfolio. Carefully, quietly, and strategically. Her properties in New York, Florida, and Slovenia prove one thing. She isn't just a woman of style, she's a woman of planning. Few people know that she speaks 5 languages fluently: Slovenian, English, French, German, and Serbian. That alone tells you how adaptable, intelligent, and globally aware she truly is. Melania Trump remains one of the most mysterious public figures of our time. Her beauty made her famous, but her silence made her powerful. From the narrow streets of Sevnica to the world's biggest stages, her story is a masterclass in elegance, control, and reinvention. Some say she's just a model who married a billionaire. Others say she's one of the most calculated, strategic women to ever walk through the White House. Maybe both are true. So what do you think? Was Melania Trump simply an observer of history or a quiet mastermind who shaped her own destiny? One thing is certain. She proved that you don't need to be loud to make noise. You just need to know when to make your move. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We bring you real stories of power, mystery, and transformation every week. And remember, every person you see in the spotlight once stood in the shadows.